Well, hello. This is Jody Susan with Susan Essentials, and I am so grateful to have Laura Lohrmann here, MAT specialist in craniosacral therapy, good friend, amazing healer. And we're here to talk today about the BAUD, right? So the bioacoustical utilization device, which I don't even have with me, but I know how I can show everybody because I'm the prepared person. This is what your bod looks like.
There you go.
Cheers.
Perfect.
So the bod is sound frequency. You put the headset on, and it's sound frequency that allows the brain to do a reset on the neural network, right, of the brain. But people are using it in different applications, and so we have Laura here today to share about how she's using it in her practice. So go ahead.
So there's a few ways that I'm using it. Some of them are with my clients. Some of them are also with my family members. So with my clients, I found that one of the best uses is when I'm doing the craniosacral therapy. I have them put the BAUD on, and we kind of pick and choose whatever setting I think is good. A lot of times I use 2 and 2, which is for trauma. So trauma injury, because I work with a lot of people that have injuries and stuff like that. So I have them put that on, and then it helps their brain get into a theta state nice and quickly. So I just feel like their body starts responding to the cranial therapy quicker. It allows them to relax faster. And I feel just like it helps them get deeper into the state of that healing. So that's been really useful for some of my clients with that. As far as myself, I like to use it just for like some meditation purposes. I'll put it on, and I'll kind of choose the setting according to kind of what I'm feeling at the time. So I'll pop the BAUD on, and just either sometimes when I'm in the sauna, or just want to take like maybe 10, 15 minutes to just do a light meditation. And that helps me kind of just get out of my head and just, try to focus in on that breathing and everything. And I think it's just a good way to distract me from, the sounds in my head all the time.
Because we all have this chatter, right? And I know it's been brought up to me multiple times from people who are new users to the BAUD. Well, what if it's too traumatic for me to write about my trauma? Because, there's different ways to use it, and writing is one of them. And my answer to that is, if you have that kind of chatter in your head, which I did, that's how I started. No judgment here, people. Just wear it. Right?
Yep.
The chatter will do. The chatter will do, and you'll start to see, you'll start to see an impact at your own pace, and everybody's experience with the BAUD is different. So, anything else you want to add to that, or?
There's a couple others. With my sister-in-law and myself, I lost my sense of smell. My sister-in-law lost her taste and smell, and I used it for both of us to help us get our smell back by using essential oils, pressure points, and the BAUD. And it actually, within 2 sessions for me, I started to notice some change, which was kind of cool. And then my sister-in-law, after 1 session with it, she started to notice a little bit. And then like 2-3 sessions, it started to come back more fully. So that was kind of fun, and just a neat little thing that we were able to do. So that was kind of a really neat one.
And so I want to tell you, I've had the same experience. I worked on a patient. She was in high school. She was the only one of her family who got sick with something. We won't use the word. And she had lost her sense of taste, her sense of smell. After 40 minutes, we were done.
Yeah.
Pressure points, oils, BAUD. Boom.
Yeah. So that was kind of a fun one. There was one more. So I was down by my sister's, and my nephew, so he came downstairs. He had been running a fever, was sleeping, and I was downstairs doing stuff. He came down and he was like all upset. freaking out. And I was like, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, and all of a sudden he was just like, he was almost in tears. And he said that he heard everybody screaming and it scared him and he ran and hid under the bed. And I was like, oh my God. So I give him this huge hug. And so I actually ended up putting the BAUD on him for the trauma. So I put that on and he sat with it for a while and he was happy. Well, what ended up happening, I accidentally left it down by my sister. And he started having, so I think he was getting ringing in the ears.
Yeah.
Something. And he thought it was people screaming in his ears and he couldn't get it to stop. So we started using, I said, well, I accidentally left it there probably for a reason. So there
are no accidents, right?
I know, right? So anyway, so they used it for that week for him. So, and he would ask for it. It helped him to get rid of that, you know, when he was dealing with that, he'd asked to put that thing on. So he was using that for, I think we did trauma again for that as well. And so that was really helping him with the ringing. So, you know, you would think more noise wouldn't be good, but I guess maybe it drowns it out or then helps the brain shift out of that.
It shifts the brain into the theta state, like you said earlier. And so then we have, you know, a whole nother, you know, we just get rid of the interference. And that's what BAUD is doing. You want to think in terms of a chiropractic adjustment where they're adjusting your spine to remove the subluxation. We're we're disrupting the current reality because we have a disruptor button on there. To remove the interference that's stopping your brain from from its optimal performance. So anything else you want to share? Or
no, it's just been a fun tool to use, you know, and I go through phases where I use it more for myself or for other people and just kind of back and forth, but it's another tool in the toolbox. It's something that can help. And, you know, it's an interesting device. So
who do you think would be good candidates in terms of practitioners to have this? Well, people who do craniosacral therapy, right?
Yeah, people that do craniosacral therapy. I mean, I think, you know, like therapists that work with people that, I'm just trying to think, like people, like, I guess, you know, regular therapists, you know, as far as like the emotional therapists or whatever, maybe people that are dealing with trauma that way, you know, can help kind of reverse some of that as well, would be useful for it. So yeah, I just think there's some cool benefits for it. It's something that definitely you should try. You know, I think everybody responds different to things. So it's like, just finding what works for you. And it's, like I said, it's another tool in the toolbox that could help you.
That's and I'll just say that I'm working with people over video chat now. So I can actually support people in experiencing the BAUD over video chat. I don't know if that's something that you offer, Laura, but, you know, and if not, you know, you can think about it, but you do more in-person work. I do. I do more distance work, distance healing. So, well, I thank you so much. And if anybody needs to get in touch with you, if they do need craniosacral therapy or MAT, how can they reach out to you?
They can reach out to me through my email at laura@thebodytech.com. So it's LAURA and it's THEBODYTEK.com.
Awesome. And so I'll put that in the thread for this video. And so we're so excited to have you here, and thank you so very much. You know, sister in healing, soul sister.
Thank you. Okay.
And let me just see if I can manage the brand here. Here we go.